Flat Rate Training Video 9. To kick off the discussion about parts markups, I will again discuss how flat rate pricing systems pull together information to determine repair fees. Again, flat rate pricing systems draw information from two separate databases that are managed by the flat rate pricing provider. They are a repairs database and a parts database. The repairs database provides the description of the repair, the labor time to complete the repair, and a listing of parts needed to complete the repair. The parts database lists the part manufacturer, part number, and the typical wholesale cost that a service company will pay for each part. Repair fees calculated in a flat rate pricing system usually, but not always, include parts fees along with labor fees to arrive at the flat rate repair price. Parts that are needed to complete repairs are selected from the parts database. The part cost is then multiplied by the company's part markup to produce the selling price for that part. The part selling price is then combined with the labor selling price to create the flat rate price for that particular repair. As you know, there is a wide array of parts and many different part costs depending on the parts selected. Some service companies take the easy way out when it comes to parts markups by simply doubling the part cost to arrive at a selling price. Well, I hate to tell you, but that's a big no-no when it comes to making money. Here's why. If a small copper fitting is needed to complete a repair, and that fitting costs 35 cents, the marked up price is 70 cents, based on part cost times 2. A $350 part sells for $700, based on part cost times 2. In one case, the company made $350, and in the other case, the company made 35 cents on the respective parts. And if you think it all comes out in the wash, it doesn't. 35 cents is likely not enough margin on the part sale, considering that in order to make a 10 to 15% net profit on every repair, a service company needs to make a 60 to 65% gross profit margin on each repair. So, what's the problem? The problem is that there's not enough markup on the low-cost part. Here's why. First, your service vans are likely filled with a multitude of low-cost parts that together represent a fairly significant investment. Second, small, low-cost parts are generally purchased in quantity, but sold onesie-twosie, so that inventory investment sits on the shelf for quite some time. Third, small, low-cost parts that are installed on systems can easily be overlooked when billing a job. Consequently, they can become an unrecovered expense. Fourth, small, low-cost parts at times drop and roll away, never to be seen again, or they get swept up and thrown away with the trash. Fifth, while business owners like to think that everyone that works in their company is as honest as the day is long, sometimes low-cost parts are taken off a service van or slip into a tech's pocket for the technician's own home repair, and they are then forgotten. The point is, lower-cost parts should be marked up more than higher-cost parts to offset the situations just mentioned. Most flat-rate pricing providers will provide markup schedules with markups that go from higher to lower as the part costs go from lower to higher. Mobile flat-rate systems may have a much more sophisticated markup algorithm instead of a schedule, providing several more markups between the low-cost and the high-cost parts. That is just one advantage of digital technology as it relates to flat-rate pricing. Here are a couple more key points to think about. First, you will likely only sell any one part in any repair to any one customer once in the life cycle of their equipment. So, your company should get a reasonable markup. Second, once that part is installed, you have to purchase a replacement and put that into inventory until you sell that part to another customer sometime in the future. So, once again, your money is tied up in inventory. Therefore, the best advice is to be certain to take advantage of the highest markup schedule offered by the flat rate provider. That may mean that a part cost under $1 is marked up 4 to 5 times cost, and a higher priced part of $200 or more is marked up times 1.75 to 2. If the markup schedule doesn't suit your needs, build your own markup schedule to be certain you make an appropriate gross profit on every repair. Proceed to Flat Rate Training Video 10 to learn the best way to present repair fees to your customers.